finding inner peace amongst chaos can feel like an impossibility, but actually it can be done. I make my decisions in my life now, I make them out of love. In the past, when I was younger, I made decisions out of fear, out of other people's expectations of me. But I realise now that actually I need to just listen to myself and follow my intuition and follow what I love. When I first had a child, my instinct, all I wanted to do was be at home with that child. I just couldn't though. I had to go back to work and it broke my heart. Yeah, my natural instinct as a mother was to be there and I couldn't be. Years later, when my daughter was about 7 and she was struggling with a few things, I made the decision not to carry on with my career. And that meant sacrificing a lot in terms of material wealth and my nervous system at the time. But I can look back and I am so grateful for the fact that I have been able to be around my daughter who needed me. I'm not saying this is what all parents should do. Everyone's situation is different. But I had a child who needed her mum to be around more. Then, when my mother got Alzheimer's, I was working part-time and I gave that up to look after my mum. And I'm so grateful that I was able to do that. It means so much to me that I know that I was able to be there for my mum. So I am able to look back through that past decade and have no regrets, because the choices I made were choices that came from the heart. They came out from love. And I may be in a precarious situation now, where at 51 I'm looking at what can I do now? It gets quite daunting when you have to think about retraining for something else. But I have a peace inside of me because I know I did what I did for the right reason. When we can say that we truly act out of love, when we can follow the path of love, then surely it must be the right path. But love has to be pure. Sometimes people can taint love and tell you that they're doing things out of love when really they aren't. They're doing things out of their own insecurities or feelings of desperation. Again, as a parent, it's your natural instinct to look after your child and to keep them safe. Yet as they enter into their teenage years, we need to encourage their independence. We need to help them become strong, resilient people. And if we try and stop them, if we try and control their lives in a way that we think will be good for them, that's not really love. Love is understanding that our children need to make their own mistakes. Because again, I look back at my life, and this is something you can only do when you have a number of years behind you. And I look back at the times where, at the time I thought things were going so horribly wrong. And yet I understand now that there were blessings and there were lessons. And I think there are many people who can look back at situations that caused some great pain at the time and realise that it was actually for the best. This is also something that can give you inner peace. When you can understand when you're going through a time of difficulty or pain, that actually that pain is either showing you the way or it's teaching you something. And when you can understand that in there's a lesson to be learned that you might not even recognise now, it might not be till 5 years down the line that you realise what that lesson was. It provides you with a great peace. So my advice to anyone younger, is just always follow your heart. Do what your intuition is telling you to do, even if everyone else is telling you that it's not right. Okay, I will leave it there for now and have a wonderful day.